I hope you're really well. Today, my hair is an absolute disgrace. Just ignoring it, okay? Today I'm feeling very casual, very comfortable. We're just gonna roll with that, okay? Great. Today I'm filming a Q&A because these are like my favorite videos to film ever because I get to sit here with a mug of tea. If you are new here, you won't know the drill. You should be sat with a mug of tea. If you aren't, pause me, make yourself a hot beverage, whatever you want, and come sit with me. So I asked you guys a couple of weeks ago now on Instagram for your questions. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you do. It's linked down below because this is where I always ask for questions. Instagram, sometimes Twitter, primarily Instagram, and also sometimes Snapchat. So just follow me on all of my social medias. They are all linked down below. The first one is Urkel_didn't_do_it. And she says, will you marry me? And I say, yes. When's the wedding? I've picked my dress. Not Jess Finley says, would you ever come to New Zealand? And also, how was your day going? What a simple and lovely question. I would love to come to New Zealand. We were actually planning on going on a road trip around New Zealand last year. We being my family and my sister and her boyfriend and obviously my boyfriend. But it kind of fell through last year, so hopefully at some point in the future we will do it. So yes, I'd love to come to New Zealand, and if I did come to New Zealand, I would love to do like a meetup in New Zealand. That would be amazing. And how's my day going? My day, if I'm honest with you, is going absolutely brilliantly. I've had a very bad week, and today is definitely the upswing. I've had a really good day today. This is the 4th video I filmed today, so I'm feeling super duper productive, super motivated and positive, and it's been a really good day. So thank you for asking. Coxie Bean says 3 things that you would tell your younger self if you could. Oh, well, there are lots and lots of things that I would tell my younger self. My younger self was a bit of a mug, to be honest. My younger self did some stupid things and felt horrible things, and I would tell my younger self, don't cut your own fringe because you'll regret it for 2 years. What else? I would say if you play dirty consequences with your best friend, don't leave the pieces of paper out for her mum to find because that will haunt you for the rest of your life. And I would also say stay true to who you are because you lose yourself at one point and it's not very nice, and you listen to people's opinions too much sometimes, and you gotta just realise that once you stop giving a fuck, your life gets so much easier and you get so much happier and you spend time with the people who matter, and yeah, just live your life for you, not what you want people to see. You turn out much happier, okay? It's a recent discovery. Leah_Glover_ says, how tall are you? I am 5'3½". I'm about average height. Beck is confuzzled says, what do you love most about being in a relationship? My favourite thing about being in a relationship is I always have somebody to talk to, unless he's in lectures, in which case I sit in the silence on my own, sad. I'm kidding. I always have someone to talk to. Constant hugs. I know that sounds really stupid. I am a very tactile person and I work from home. Physical contact with other people isn't actually all that often. So having someone who I can constantly cuddle is very nice. Also someone who you can drag along to do things that other people won't want to do with you. Like I can drag him to see Bridget Jones with me and like go to the aquarium and stuff like that. Just someone who's always there for you and who hopefully feels the same way back. So I constantly feel like I have a purpose, which sounds so deep, but it's like, it's true. I always feel just appreciated and loved, and that's really important to me, being the people pleaser that I am. Alicia Tuesday _ says, Emma, through watching your videos, you can sometimes have some hard knockbacks, etc. How do you manage to stay positive and happy? Love you in your videos. Thank you. If you've been following me on my social media, you guys will know that I'm not always positive, and to be honest with you, it's only been in the past kind of year that I've actually chosen to show the more negative side of me on my channel and my social media. Before, I was very reluctant to show that I can be quite a negative person and quite an angry person, because I like to preach positivity, self-love, love of others, just general positive energy. It's more realistic if I show you that actually I don't take stress very well and I do get angry quickly. I have quite a short fuse. But I would also say that when I'm positive, I am a positive person. I just have my down days. So the way that I like to stay positive is by looking at my life as something very, very small, but very big at the same time. And I'm gonna explain. I like to give myself some perspective and think about my life compared to others and look at how lucky and how blessed I am with my life, and I'm completely aware of how fortunate I am. I live in a beautiful house with my dad in a really lovely area, and I have the most amazing friends. Like, I couldn't fault them. I've got a really loving boyfriend. I'm not lacking anything. I'm so lucky, and sometimes I don't lose sight of that. I'm always very aware of how lucky I am and how fortunate I am, and I'm always very grateful for that. Even so, I still go through things that cause me stress. You know, I've had quite a few knockbacks actually in the past year. It's been quite an up and down year, to be honest. I've had some really good highs and some really bad lows. But the way I keep positive, I know that that's gonna happen, and that happens to everybody, and I know that everything will be okay. When I crashed my car earlier on this year, for the 2 days afterwards, I genuinely was so stressed because my dad wasn't home and I was dealing with it all by myself, and I was in shock, and also I was covering it all financially by myself. I kind of had to take a step back. I had to think about how lucky I am, how, you know, I wasn't relying on paying the bills to live in my own house, how I wasn't going to get evicted. And I just think there are so many people in the world who would kill to have the problems that I had. You know, this week my camera hasn't been working and my dad left work, so he's been at home, and that's been my biggest problem, which in a very small-minded, in my bubble life, is very big as an inconvenience, because obviously my camera is my job, and when my dad is home, that's my kitchen. It's really difficult to film when he's here. I've been behind on work, and that's been my biggest stress for the past month. But for some people, you know, they haven't had food, they haven't got a job, they haven't got work, they've got no income, they don't have a home, you know, they're sick, their family is sick. Just stay positive by just completely appreciating what you have got and knowing that everything is going to be okay. Think about the people who love you and the people who will support you through whatever you're going through, how big or how small. Everybody's issues are subjective to them. I stay positive by staying grateful. Proxy Bean says, what are the 5 most important qualities that you look for in a person, both friendship and romantically? So when it comes to friendship and romance, something that I really look for is someone who is just genuinely kind, like just a kind person, someone who who enjoys treating people well rather than feeling that they should because it's kind of what society says they should. Like someone who actually will go out of their way to be kind to someone, who will be there for you kind of unconditionally. Someone who listens, somebody who has a great sense of humour. Humour is a massive part of my life. I like to laugh a lot, and it's how I deal with things. So somebody who can make me laugh, cheer me up if I'm feeling down, which happens sometimes. And I have quite a weird sense of humour, so somebody who just gets my sense of humour, finds me funny, and someone who I find funny, so we can kind of bounce off of each other. That's extremely important. Somebody who is extremely open-minded, who holds no prejudice towards people. Obviously, I would never date someone who's homophobic, racist, or just xenophobic in general. Obviously, I would never. Just someone who's generally really accepting of people, who like to meet different kinds of people, learn about how other people live and stuff like that, and also who are willing to kind of accept my weird like quirks, open-minded about my opinions and stuff like that. And someone who, if I call them, I can talk to for hours and hours and hours. I love phone calls. I hate texting. I hate it so much. I think it's the most boring thing ever. I would much rather have a 20-minute phone call than text someone all day. So somebody who I can talk to about anything all the time, who I feel completely 100% comfortable with to just chat about bollocks, basically. So that goes for friendships and relationships, because I think I've basically just described all of my best friends and also my boyfriend. So far I think I'm doing okay with them. Underscore Esti Lopez says, why did you choose not to go to uni, and do you regret your decision not to go? If you had gone, what would you have studied? No, I do not regret my decision to skip uni. I love going and visiting all my friends at university, and you know, kind of experiencing the lifestyle through them, the social side and meeting new people and stuff like that. But I'm always extremely happy to come home. I'm always really ready to get back into my work, get back into what I'm doing here, sleep in my own bed and be by myself. What I do, talking to a camera, is quite a socially introverted thing, which I would have never have thought about myself. I have always seen myself as a massively extroverted person, which I am, and I love to meet new people, but I need time by myself, and I just feel like at university I just wouldn't have had that. To answer your other question, if I'd gone to university I would have done English literature, which I would have enjoyed. I think I would have really enjoyed it, because I love analysing texts, and you know, I did really enjoy it, and I do actually really miss English lit, but I don't think it would have been worth me doing a degree in it for what I want to do. I needed to get out of education. I don't like being told what to do. Yeah, I don't regret it, and it means that I can go and visit my friends whenever I want to, and that's really important to me. My friends are extremely important to me, so it's great that I can go and visit them when I need to, but always come home and have income and work to do. So no, I don't regret not going to uni. So those are all of the questions that I'm going to answer today. I don't know how long that was. I feel like I've been talking for hours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love filming Q&As. If you have any more questions, make sure you leave them down below in a comment and I'll answer it in the next video. Make sure to give this video a big old like if you enjoy Q&As. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you guys really soon. Goodbye!